mics are hot. The mics are hot. The mics are hot. It's your boy Rodney Perry sitting in for Speedy, and this is Speedy's Comedy Corner. A great day today. It's a beautiful day here in Los Angeles, California. We on the West Coast. It's Sirius Satellite 106 XM 149. We doing it so big. The studio is packed. It's crowded, and we here to have some fun today. Today's show is going to be about technology. We're going to talk about everything from the internet, online booty calls to your phone technology, the applications you got. So if you're involved or you're addicted to technology, or what do you have now that you didn't need 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Hold on. I'm up talking right now. Yeah, I'm doing the first segment. Speedy is on the road. Speedy is on the road right now. He's touring with Jamie Foxx. You heard him last week broadcast from Indianapolis, where they did a great show. Shouts out to Speedy and shouts out to him on the road. It's just a cost they wasn't willing to incur, to go around the country and follow Speedy. So we're going to hold it down. Of course, Corey Holcomb is in the building. Dix is in the building. Shanae, TDP is in the building. And so the usual cast of characters are here. Rodney Perry is here. Hopefully, we might get them brownies in here. Me and Corey Holcomb might, get, no? So we talking technology today. What do you have that you use that's a must have? I mean, like nowadays there's a law that you got to have your Bluetooth on when you're driving in your car. You can't just talk on the phone no more. And it was a few years ago when you had to be important to even have a cell phone. You had to be a pillar of the community, a doctor, a lawyer, a drug dealer. You had to be important to even have a cell phone, and not everybody got a damn cell phone. We're going to talk about comedy. We're going to talk about everything in between. This is Speedy's Comedy Corner. This is Rodney Perry, and we'll be right back right after this.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Rodney Perry. This is Speedy's Comedy Corner. Speedy is currently making a better life for himself and his children on the road, doing it so big. He's touring with Jamie Foxx, y'all. He is out there destroying each and every show as they travel around the country. I think, where are they headed next?
They're in Memphis right now.
They're in Memphis right now.
No, they're not.
Girl, you just
TDP, do you know where they are?
He said they were in Memphis. I talked to Speedy yesterday. He said they were in Memphis.
Well, he's lying to you. He doesn't respect you.
You already did, man.
They did Memphis. Where are they
night?
headed, TDP, next?
Headed to the next city.
There you go.
Chicago. It's Chicago and then Detroit, I believe.
Shout out to all
I'm
the.
gonna be in Chicago Saturday.
Check the Ticketmaster.com.
Shout out to all the fat women Speedy are leaving behind on this road.
He's leaving the big girls in a wake.
Yeah, all the fat girls are sitting there with some chicken wings talking about when you coming back.
In the wake of thick, beautiful ladies.
Wings are us.
1-877-2-106-106 is the number. Call us in. We're talking about technology today and everything in between. Let's go around the room and make sure we shout out everybody's at the table. From to my left, TDP, what's really going on?
AKA Buttercream on the scene, Mr. Three Knox bitch, as we do. Hey, whatever with the Roethlisberger thing, but we're going to keep it
You know you're a lost soul.
Okay.
Roethlisberger raped the bitch.
Shanae.
Put it out there since the
Hey,
ESPN
this today
won.
has everyone out there doing, of course, we're going to give condolences. It seems like this is every week to Arturo Gotti and his situation. So,
Who, the gangster?
The boxer.
The boxer who fell asleep around a bitch.
It was his wife. That's your whole thing. Is
his
your wife.
Let's just intro ourselves.
Fuck.
Well, Shanae, that's
We're
how
going to
she
get
was
to hot
introduced
topic.
herself.
We're going to
She's
get to
gonna
hot
try to get
topic.
his money now.
Louis Dix is in the building. What's really going on, Louis?
Shout out to Louis Gates. When the cops come to your door, just show them your ID and don't talk trash. You won't get arrested.
So why Speedy keep going?
You know what?
This is why Speedy won't come back.
That's called watching the news. That's called watching the news.
In the building, the coldest comic alive, walking, the realest nigga you know. Corey Holcomb, what's really going on?
Corey Holcomb, author of the new book, Your Active Pussy is Disappointed in You.
Wait a fucking minute.
Just nasty, man. Just straight nasty.
Hey, so and sitting in with us today,
that paperback?
one of my favorite comedians from Chicago, Illinois. You've seen him on First Amendment, where he destroyed last season and the season that's going on right now. You'll see him; they showcasing him real big. Mr. Ray Lepowski is in the middle. What's up, Ray?
What's up, Mr. Rodney Perry?
How are you, brother?
I'm good.
Ray is white for anybody out there that don't know.
100% white.
Just a regular
So we got
white
two
guy.
in the office
What does that
today.
mean?
Yeah, keep it real. We're keeping it real. So a lot of stuff going on. Let's talk. Let's first of all, let's talk hot topics. I mean, we brought some of it up in the
They say
intro.
Ben Roethlisberger raped the bitch.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Roethlisberger,
And ESPN ain't showing it. What's up with that whole shit?
Roethlisberger from the Pittsburgh Steelers apparently has this rape controversy, and the real controversy is it's not being talked about
Right.
on ESPN, who talks about everything. And you know, off the air we was having a conversation like, is it some type of racism? Because if a black dude had done that, it would be all over the news.
Well, they are talking about it. It's on ESPN HD.
Wait a minute, you gotta have high def.
Yeah, high def to see.
You can't even see
the
it.
scroll.
I want to say this. Around town, like, I think it was maybe about 2 years ago, 50 Cent had a movie out where he had a gun in his back thing holding a baby. And
Right.
a lot of people in Inglewood area was protesting him having that billboard up.
Right.
Nowadays, they got a billboard up with a white dude and it say ho and the white lady say pimp.
Yep.
And ain't nobody saying shit. So I want to say to all of the people who protested 50 Cent
What's your
billboard,
point?
y'all some dumb niggas.
Wait a minute.
Because these billboards are up
I've seen
all
it.
over the city
I've
that
seen
say
it.
So wait, Corey
pimp,
Holcomb,
ho,
you saying it's
and
the
they
same
ain't saying
thing?
nothing.
Is it the same thing as a parent? Is it the same thing him holding a baby with a gun that is it is when you see the word pimp and the word hoe with two white people? It's
I
the same.
put it like this. You could put me in a goddamn suit with a Bible in my hand, but if you put pimp ho right there, the whole community gonna protest it because they programmed to hate themselves, you dumb motherfuckers.
Well, that's the way to lift them up,
Now,
Corey.
it's a wonder you bring that up because I saw that ad. The ad is for the Showtime show. No, I think it's
What
HBO.
your daughter be like? What's
Hey,
a
whatever, shut
hoe?
And I had to answer that question
That's
like
me,
today.
baby.
How old is your daughter?
That's me.
That's hilarious. How old is the baby? How old is the baby?
My children. I got kids all over.
I mean, but how
the
old
world.
was the one that asked the question?
My 8-year-old asked me,
Okay,
you
cool.
know,
So
you
what
know,
happened?
so it's pimping, it's pimp, it's a word pimp and it's a word hoe. So I'm like, you know, that's a TV show that you're not gonna watch. Don't worry.
TV
about
show
it.
called Hung.
Yeah, the name of the show is Hung. And it's
Now you
about
know
a-
they ain't gonna
Now, what
get
if
no
she
brother no
asked
show
later
named
tonight?
Hung.
Now, let me ask you a question. What if she asks
Right.
later tonight? Will you answer it if she keeps asking you that?
If she asks me again, at the end of the day,
It's a
that
show
she's
about
not
a white
gonna watch.
dude with an alleged big dick.
Alleged
Big
He's
dick.
an actor.
You think dads are different? You
Mine
think
isn't
you think
alleged.
your wife would have answered her differently?
I don't think so, but that's an interesting question.
I'd have told my daughter. the
Hot
truth.
topics. We talking about Arturo Gotti, Shanae.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, Arturo Gotti was strangled to death,
With a Gucci
supposedly with a purse strap by his wife. Obviously,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
I
There's
guess
some
it wasn't fake
confrontation.
then. I guess it wasn't fake.
There's some confrontation with the wife doing it because obviously he's a professional athlete and he's a man. He was supposedly sleeping. The only problem that they're having is that she was in the room for 10 hours with him and he was dead for 8 of those 10 hours.
Really?
So
Well, I guess she thought about it.
she was only 23 years old, and again, he was 36, I believe. And it's such a timeless death because he
She
was
ain't had no
really-
minutes on her cell phone.
Is that right?
They went to Brazil, where she's from.
You know how women like to talk.
So, you stupid. It's just another tragedy back to back with our professional athletes.
This is Corey Holcomb. Please, professional athletes, stop falling asleep around hoes.
Just stay up is yours.
That was his wife,
You're
Corey.
supposed to be. I
Well,
don't give
point
a
taken.
fuck. Why did you meet the bitch?
This is his wife, though. Now, we talked
his
about this
wife.
last week in terms of, in regards to 2 weeks ago in terms of McNair and what that went through. And we was like, well, if it's your main girl, you can relax a little bit. But now, this is his wife.
How many niggas got destroyed relaxing around
Well,
their
let me ask
main
you-
girl?
But you said your thing last week was don't fall asleep around no miscellaneous bitch if it's not your
Definitely
main
not
bitch.
a miscellaneous bitch.
Right.
Definitely.
You said if it's not
That's
your
when you're
main
supposed to
bitch.
be on your game.
So you just got to stay up the rest of your life.
you are behind enemy lines whenever you are around.
But
Louis Dix, what you
Sure.
think?
no, I wanna ask you a
bet.
question, though, but if he got strangled by his wife,
Yes.
now that means she took
Well, we don't know if it's his
Well,
wife.
it couldn't have been because he's used to being in headlocks in a fight. He would have woke up naturally, right?
He
So
was
had to be-
drunk. He was
had to
off
be
them
drunk.
things.
He was
He had to
drugged
be
or
drugged and drunk because he would have woke up in the lock and started hitting her or something.
He ain't
Right.
no fuck,
Yeah.
he was
Wow.
fucked up off them
Now,
things.
Louis
Yeah,
Dix,
he
Louis
was on
Dix,
something.
Hardy
Louis
was
Dix. Tell me about Louis Gates, man. What's that story?
Well, Gates, if you don't know, Louis Gates, the gentleman who's a scholar, a Harvard law professor, wrote a book with Cornel West. He was
Cornel West, the coolest motherfucker in the world.
right. So he's from Boston, in an
He got a
upper
bipedal
suburb in
with
Boston.
teeth.
What happened was there was a report to the police that
Who don't bapper?
that someone was
Cornel
trying to
West.
break into his home. his key was jammed, so he was trying to get into his home. So he finally got into his home. The cops came. They came to his home, knocked on the door, and said, "Hey, can you show us some ID?" He showed them ID, and they said, "Okay, this is your home." Then, of course, he started selling wolf tickets.
Okay.
And
What's wolf tickets?
Wolf tickets is, hey, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Who was selling the wolf tickets?
Gates was selling the wolf tickets to the police with
they
guns.
come to his house. They think he's an intruder. He
Right.
explains that he's not. Then he start going
selling
off.
wolf tickets. I mean, I'm looking at it. I wasn't there, but think about it.
You got to talk in the vernacular of the day, nigga. Wolf tickets?
Wolf tickets, that's what we call them in Philly.
How old are you?
Wolf tickets are still used.
That
Selling
nigga been in a
X-Men
coma for
tickets.
20 years.
Okay, all right, so he was
Start talking shit.
He started talking. So the cop, you know how when you start talking about the cop, what does the cop say? That's enough.
Wolf tickets for sale. We're scalping wolf
You
tickets.
know? He said that's enough. So I'm sure the cop said that's enough, so you can go back in. We're sorry.
No, this is bullshit.
Right.
Y'all come to my motherfucking house and I'm tired of this shit.
Sir, you're disturbing the peace,
Fuck
and I
that.
can arrest you,
I
sir.
showed you my motherfucking ID.
Sir.
Whatever.
And then it was a black cop. He probably said, Holmes, come on, let's Holmes. Yo, Holmes.
Man,
let's
fuck these motherfucking crackers.
Holmes, they will arrest you.
I'm tired of this shit, man.
You know,
I'm tired of this shit,
okay,
man.
Lieutenant, go back to the car. Sir, listen, I'm going to say it one more time.
Bring it on, then, bitch.
Okay, sir, you're under arrest.
What you doing with the gun?
It's still the officer's fault because the man
This is brought
already
to you
has
by Wolf
established-
Tickets
Finish
Production.
his
He
house.
establishes his house. They could have left. What the fuck are you still there for?
But why did he keep talking trash? Why don't you,
weren't
just shut
there.
up?
You don't know what happened.
All right, I'm just saying if.
But he did establish it was his house.
And he's in his
How the
house
fuck do
talking
you
shit.
get arrested
He must have been
at
black.
your own fucking house?
Right.
In your
Because
house.
because you are a minority.
Black in America.
Thank you.
No, I'm not saying that. Wait, the minority
Louis,
is
let me
you're
ask
not
you
in uniform.
Lewis, let me ask you this.
Nah, get the
At
fuck
what
outta
point?
here.
At what point? This dude is in his home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I hear what you're saying, but your home is your sanctuary on a lot of levels. So they should, like Corey said, they should have bounced once they realized it
Yeah,
was
but
him.
your home is not your sanctuary because they have power to go in your home for probable cause and take what they want.
But
What's
you
the
said he
probable cause?
identified that was
Why
his
do they go in his
residence.
house?
Right, because the probable cause was there was a phone call saying that there was an intruder.
You just said he established
Right,
it was his house.
and once he established his house, they said, "Good night, sir." He kept
They should
talking.
have kept it moving.
No, he shut up because I'm the law. Shut up.
Does
I'm
he
in
not
charge.
You do.
No,
what the
evidently
law
that's how.
wants.
Yeah,
Does
I
he
shut
not
up.
have a right to talk?
No, he has a right to talk
No,
to
he
his
ain't got a
lawyer.
right
He
to
should have went
talk.
in the house and called his lawyer
I
and
see
talked.
people cuss the police out all the time. The police play about who you are.
Thank
Right.
you. Yes, they do.
They do.
And knowing who you are, there's only one black American right now who will not get profiled.
Is that
Barack.
Obama?
Until he's out of office.
That's President Barack
But,
Obama.
but also, you know who
No,
will
no,
get?
it ain't happened
I'm telling
yet.
y'all right now what's coming. Look out for his brother-in-law. Something's going to jump off.
Who's brother-in-law?
Barack's brother-in-law. If something's going to jump off to where he's get pulled over, I bet if he got pulled over, knowing he's Barack's brother-in-law, he would act right.
If Barack had on a Rockaway outfit and he was jogging, they'd come at him because they won't know.
Goddamn light-skinned nigga. Hey, all right.
Officer, what's the problem?
I am reaching
Make-
into my pocket.
Make no mistake.
Okay, great.
Last hot topic. The kids in the pool in Philly. Shanae, tell me about this story.
Well, it's really, really tragic that this is 2009 and Barack Obama is our president. 65 kids were taken to a pool in the Philadelphia area. The director had made an arrangement with this pool company and had paid them their money and said, we're going to bring our kids up here for a pool day. They go on the field trip. When they arrive and see that it's 65 African-American children, they told them, we don't want to change the dynamics or the look of our pool. They cannot swim here. They handed them back their check and
Wow.
said, you need to leave.
Get out of here.
In
What city was this
2009.
in?
This
This
is
is
in
in Philly.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Is that a Philly thing?
No, it's everywhere, man. I was watching some fucking documentary Morgan Freeman had the other day about the proms in Mississippi where they had a white prom and a black prom.
But I mean,
at
these
the same
children
high
were
school.
like
It's-
ages 7 to 11. I mean, these are kids, and they were crying on the corner saying, "We just wanted to swim."
That's
I mean,
the point
they
I'm trying to
didn't
make. You act like it's only in Mississippi, but it happens in Philadelphia.
It happens all over the country. Last thing, I came across this story over
Wait,
the
but
internet.
you have to say shout out to Tyler Perry, who stepped up to the plate and said, "You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm taking all 65 kids to Disney World for their play date, for their off-campus day, and also to Disney Water Park."
I wouldn't
for
want
their-
him in the
Yeah,
pool.
and they got a
goddamn.
92. They got.
Wait a minute.
They got.
You don't want to be in the pool with Medea?
Gonna have some sewage in the back.
One of the little boys gonna be his special friend.
Asshole leaking, goddamn.
Wow.
You got it. Last story. Michael Jackson's accuser, the last accuser, came out over the internet last week and said that he had made up the whole thing. He lied. His father put him up to it.
Right.
What do y'all think about that?
Did you actually see the YouTube
Now, which
video?
little boy is it? The first one or the second one?
I think it was the last
It
little
was the
boy.
second one.
But if you watch the court case, you know that his parents put him up to it. I mean, that's what I'm
But
saying.
they actually had a phone call recorded. And I don't know if you guys heard it from YouTube, but he actually said, if I go through this with this, I'm going to get everything that I want. And the stepdad said he's not only that, but he's never going to sell another CD. We're going to ruin his career.
Wow.
Wow.
And that is on YouTube right now.
I want to hear what Michael. Like, look, I'm tired of this shit, man. Every time I turn around, these motherfucking kids, man.
Michael Jackson had enough money to buy a little boy if he wanted to fuck a little boy.
Right.
He said it on the interview. The little boy was sick when he came over here. I was laughing. Mike signified.
All right.
Mike said, what I want with this little raggedy motherfucker?
I can get a healthy boy. Go ahead, Louis.
I want to
I
ask
can
you
get
all
a healthy boy like Madonna.
Did you see Michael Jackson?
Angelina Jolie.
Did you see Joe and the guy on TV on
I
Speedy
did
Larry?
see Joe.
I can
Now,
get a
tell me,
midget.
Didn't that look like
He's fully developed down there.
O.J. Simpson's dad and Michael Irvin's dad? Didn't they look?
Okay.
No. So,
Scary.
They say OJ finna get out.
OJ is about to get. We got to go to the line. We got some callers on the line.
He should have
Today's
been
show-
out.
Today's show is about technology. Ray Lepowski, you got anything on any of the hot topics, baby?
No.
Okay, great.
All right.
Wow.
Let's go to California. Jesse, you on the line. You got what's really going on, Jesse?
How y'all doing today?
What's up, baby boy?
How you doing?
Man, I just want to tell Louis Dix that he remind me of the Laker game.
What's
That
that?
nigga always selling out.
He always what?
Always what?
He always selling out.
Because of the Gates story?
Exactly. You know, see, you the first one to say something. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but why is that selling out if the police are there to keep order? Why do you think when something goes down, 10 of them show up and not 2? The reason 10 of them show up is to let you know we're having order here.
But it sounds like you're condoning it, though, Louis.
No, I'm not
That's what
condoning it.
okay.
I'm condoning safety. Yes.
You saying that he should have shut the fuck up?
He should have shut up and went in
I'm
his house.
saying that he's in his house. He has a right to voice his opinion.
He was at
Whatever
the
that may
door.
be.
He was at the
Definitely
door.
have a right to voice your opinion after you establish that this is your
Residency.
house.
It's called tone.
It's called tone. No,
I
that's
can't
tone
watch my
for
tone
you.
in my delivery
You-
in my house.
Let me tell you something, man. The police are crooked.
Yeah, but we
And
know
they
that.
ain't gonna never
Now wait a
treat
minute,
you-
Corey.
But
You
they're
can't
going
say
to mess
all
up
police
your
are
day.
crooked.
They're going to mess up your day.
How many police do you know that aren't crooked?
Oh, it's
How
a lot
about
of them
that?
out there not.
Beretta.
Hey,
Beretta
Jesse,
is the only uncrooked. His aim is straight than a motherfucker.
Jesse,
Nigga
thanks
got
for the
rid of
call.
all his problems.
Hey, y'all, we going to
I'll be
Texas.
right back.
We going to Marvell in
Fuck
Texas.
him, bitch.
Marvell, you on the line, man. You got anything on the hot topics you want to talk technology?
Hey, Lou Dick, you got the shit all wrong, partner. You need to watch CNN. They had Gates on there this evening. He said the cop walked in the house without a permission. He asked the cop for his badge number and his
Right.
name. He would not give it to him. When he stepped outside, then the cop arrested him. So know all your facts first before you go off against the brother.
Thank you, brother.
No, wait,
That's
wait,
right.
Wait,
Thank you
wait,
for
wait.
telling
It's
me.
not a black. Wait, it's not a black-white thing with me. It's a factual thing. I hear what you're saying. I'm going to watch it. But what I watched President. This is now. Here you go. President
sound
Barack
stupid
just said.
than a
No, I'm
motherfucker,
telling
homie.
you. President Barack just said that. What I quoted. What I said. President
Barack
Barack
a
said.
ass kisser. Do I gotta be the first to say it?
He's
the
a
what?
what?
He's
Okay,
a
okay,
ass
okay,
kisser.
Corey.
Oh, Corey,
Who's
Corey,
that?
are
He's
you
the
tripping?
president of the
Oh,
United
you
States.
tripping? He is not an ass. Are you tripping, Corey?
What do you
Just 'cause
mean?
y'all ain't got no nuts to say the shit.
Corey,
goddamn
those
it.
are dumb nuts.
You ain't got bailed out
Those
of
are
shit.
dumb nuts.
You still in a minivan, ain't you?
No, I'm in a Corolla,
Okay,
95.
well, it's
Okay,
getting
wait a
even
minute.
worse, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
What that got to do with it?
what does that statement
Barack
mean?
getting his hustle on. That's what I'm
Barack
saying.
is getting his hustle. What do that mean?
I ain't mad at him for hustling.
No,
but don't act
don't
like
say that.
Barack
Don't-
is the
don't
motherfucker.
degrade our president.
What the fuck
He
did he do
is.
for you?
He is top dog right now, Corey. He is top
He
dog.
gonna play your ass off when you
No.
meet him too. You
No.
gonna be like, "Hey, Barack." He gonna be like, "Who is this pussy motherfucker?" You the dude on the foxhole. Get your whole ass out here.
mistake. Get the fuck out
I'm from the shop, motherfucker. We hustle.
Yes, we can.
Hey,
He's
make
not. He's
sure
from Kenya.
Get your
Make sure
paper
you
straight,
guys
nigga.
go to the Twitter. If you have any questions for us directly, you can't get through the line. Holler at us on the Twitter. That's twitter.com/foxhole at foxhole. Check us out on the Twitter. We going to Maryland. Maryland, you on the line. Duran.
Hey, man, what's good, man? Tell Louis shut his Uncle Tom ass up, man.
Wow.
Now, do you
justifying
think
the police
Durant,
arresting somebody
Durant, do you
at their
think
house.
Lewis's point is valid at all? I mean, all Lewis is saying is that maybe the guy should have had a different tone. He know the police is crazy. He know,
What's the
like
tone?
Corey said, but like you said, if you know the police is crazy, then do you fucking mouth off to him?
Hey, if you got money to get out of jail, I tell the officer you can take.
He's getting out anyway. Crazy or not, their authority, they're there to protect you. If that's your house, they're supposed to be protecting you. So if they disrespect you in any kind of way and you ask for a badge number and a name, they don't want to give it to you, then
They know they're in the wrong.
Now, what would you have done, dog? What would you have done? Like say you was in that guy's
They probably would
situation.
have locked my ass up too. But point blank is you stand up for what you believe in and you stand up for your rights as a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Period.
Ray Lepowski, you white. What would you do?
I'm saying exactly what these callers are saying. I'm in a disagreement with Lewis. You can't. I don't give a fuck what this dude did. If it's his house, and like Corey said, he established this is his house, who he is, and that he lives here, and this is his residence. I don't give a fuck if he told this cop to suck his dick and he just got done fucking his wife. That's that man's house, and he can say whatever the fuck he wants to say.
And what,
it's not ignorant.
what
The man can
responsibility
say whatever
does the cop
he wants
have?
to say.
Doesn't the cop have a certain responsibility to go, look, man, I know this is your house. Don't he have a responsibility to back down as well?
Yeah, yes, but
Of
here's
course,
the thing.
if he does.
But
He established who he was and that this is his home. I don't give a fuck if he berated the cops, if he degraded them, whatever he did, it doesn't matter. That is that man's home, and he has every right to say what
Once
the
you
fuck he wants to
establish
say.
that you are in the wrong, officer,
Right, you're in the wrong.
for being
Okay.
here, I gave you my ID. Now
Yeah.
you know who the fuck I am.
Let me see your ID and your
Get the
badge.
Who is Dix?
But here's my point. If everything you guys are saying is correct about how bad the cops is, how negative they are, et cetera, then why wouldn't you cooperate just to get through life? Why fight the system? It doesn't
It's
make
not
any
about
sense.
But that's what you're saying. You're
But you're
saying
saying you're calling them names. Why sit there and call a cop a name, tell him to suck your
But he
whatever?
didn't. The guy
I
that
didn't say that he had to. I said if
But what
he
I'm
did.
saying is that even if here's an intellectual,
saying bow
he
down.
said this. Okay, he asked him for his badge number. He asked him for his name. That's on the uniform right there. If you're an intellectual, you read the badge
making
number.
excuses.
Hey, wait a minute,
for
Lewis.
dumb
That's
shit.
within his
All
rights
right.
to ask for a badge
Right,
number.
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
I'm
what
not-
I'm saying is, you write it down. He's an intellectual.
Okay, but I'm not saying that he.
You gonna
that
write it
that
down
he
while
had
the
to-
cop moving?
I'm not saying that he had to call this man anything. I'm just saying if he did, so be it. So what?
You
I'm
can't
not saying
do that.
Why?
That's against the law.
Okay, everybody, hold on. We got
It's
callers
abuse.
on the line.
Cursing's against the law.
Yes, you cannot verbally abuse
Well,
a
the
police
police
officer.
can record the
Yes, you can.
conversation.
Yes, you
cannot.
can. Yes, you
And
can.
it
The
makes
police
them-
can
you know why?
record the
'Cause it makes them say the next thing you say, I'm going to be in fear of my life.
He has to warn you though. He can't
Yes,
just
please,
fucking
and that's what I'm
lock you
saying.
up.
Don't talk to me.
Thank you.
If
Thank you for
I
the call.
if I say fuck you to a cop, that he's in fear of his life.
Yes.
He can
that.
say
Yes.
that.
Suck a
Terrorist
dick.
threat.
Hey, Baltimore, you on the line? Angel, what's really going on?
Yeah, we've been arrested. We know.
Angel
Tell
from
me.
Baltimore.
You got your bail. You ain't got shit to worry about.
It
Yeah,
don't matter
Angel on
about
line,
the bail.
everybody.
It's that ass whooping on the way down there.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Angel.
Apparently, he was on his front porch with his driver because he had just gotten home. So you got two black men standing in the front porch of a house that's being rented. This is a property of Harvard. He rents this property. So someone drives by, they see two black men in the front porch. They call the cops. The cops show up. Now, he's already in the house. His driver's gone. The police show up. They ask him for ID. He goes in the house. He gets ID. He shows his ID. And he's straight. Now, he decides he's going to say something to the cop. I'm a police officer myself.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay? And at that point, I mean, you got in this man's house. He gave you ID. You're rolling out. He's going to mouth off. I'm going to mouth off, too, because if the police come to my house, they ask for ID, and I show it to them, get the fuck off my property. Just step off. Just go.
And that's from the mouth of a police
No,
officer.
Now,
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
You know why he's upset. He's upset because he knows what happened. He was standing in the front porch of his house,
right.
and someone called the cops because had it been a white guy trying to unjam his fucking front door, the cops would have never been there.
Now I gotta ask you, as Angel, as a police officer, you know your job is to keep the peace, and by all means, I mean I respect your job on a lot of different levels. How often do you have to deal with situations like this?
Every day. People mouth off to you every day.
Why is that asking?
And you know what? The situation escalates. And
You can't call me in the middle of the night to do shit.
What's that?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, don't do
We had another conversation. Go ahead.
No, you know, that happens every day. People step to you every single day. And you just got to take it to the next step when you got to take it to the next step.
How do you disseminate what's a threat and what's like a guy that's just frustrated at that particular situation?
Well, you get a guy like that, you know, you get an older gentleman who's talking to you, he's upset. You know he's upset. You just went to his front door. The guy had to go in his house and get ID to show it to you. You know what? You just I'm sorry. No, we got a call. We had to handle the call. We're out of here. And that's it. And just avoid the situation. That by locking them. First of all,
Angel.
Angel, by you being a police officer, let me ask you a question. Do you believe the law can work for you or against you? It's set up to work that way. Am I right?
Absolutely.
So how can you have respect for a system that's so open-sided? I mean, I understand you're a police officer, you're getting your hustle on.
You
but
mean
that's
openly
all
one-sided?
That's all it is. It's a hustle. No,
when you say the system, you disagree with the law as we know it.
Right.
You disagree with the whole system, nigga.
Yeah.
Everything.
Rodney, how blind can you be?
I'm asking you a point-blank question. Do you disagree with the whole system? You never call the police for nothing.
I don't need the police for nothing.
No. That ain't what I asked you. You never call the police for nothing.
I don't call the police. The police arrest people like me. They beat people like me up. If you knew your history.
When you say people like you, mean because the color of your
history.
No, I understand the color of my skin, but I understand that also that there are cops that's the color of my skin too.
And
they hustling.
Plus Rodney, wait a minute, plus
it's
Corey.
A system.
Plus
it's a
Corey. Cops beat up Irish people too, and Jewish people. They beat them up too.
Show me the tape.
I'm talking about.
Show me the tape.
I'm saying like there
Show
are
me the tape.
There are some crazy people in the world.
Right. But
That got police that are police officers, but I'm saying for the most
You
part,
saw Ricochet.
the skin you in has been
Training
beaten
day?
down by the police more than anybody else in the history of this country.
Agreed. But what I'm saying
And on top of that, the law that they try to uphold works for who they want it to work for.
Right.
No, it's worked for a couple of us.
Totally.
It worked for OJ.
Well, I think the law. I think that this is the reality. I think the law as we know it, and I'm not disagreeing with you, Curry. I think the law as we know it is one-sided, but at the same time, it's not as black and white as people would make it. I think it's more green than black and white.
Do you
That if
realize?
got
So it's
money in
one-sided and green?
If you got money in this
What are you
country,
saying?
you got a different set of laws than if you don't
Do you
have
realize
money.
George Bush and his guys went over there and jacked a country for their whole fucking
what we're doing
riches, and nobody did nothing about it?
Say again.
George Bush went over there and took a country's wealth, and nobody did nothing about it.
Well, I mean, let me tell you something. In terms of that,
That's part of the system.
People been taking and
you
stealing
really gonna
for
make it-
centuries. I mean,
Is that the
America
answer? That's like
America
when I'm
ain't the
arguing with my
first.
girl.
America
She's
ain't the
like,
first
well, you-
country to take something. You know what I'm saying? This country steal. Historically, the bigger countries always steal from the smaller country. That's just what it is.
Well, we have
It's
a
interesting to see how some people think. It's amazing.
It is.
we have
It
a comment on
What you're saying is true, and what I'm saying is absolutely true.
We have
Go
a
ahead, Shanae.
Twitter.
No, we have a
What you
comment on
said is-
Twitter.
on Twitter.
What? Twitter.
Who learned you how to smoke?
It's getting worse and worse.
You answered the question by saying
Who
something
learned
else
you that?
happened like that. You understand
Who
what I
learned
mean?
you talk that way?
Right, it's
Go ahead.
getting worse. I'm sorry for people that's gonna comment on Facebook. Anyways, Pimpin' Little City made a good point. He said the officer was at work. I get called punk ass bitch at work all day. I'm supposed to stay professional, and he was a cop. He was also supposed to stay professional
What's
and
his
get
name?
off his property. Pimpin' Little City.
Pimpin' Little City, thanks for that.
Hey.
We got one more call before we go to break. Anthony from Florida, what you think, man? Anthony, you're on the line from Florida.
Yeah, I understand why he's upset with the cops. But what he needs to really be upset is his neighbors are the ones that called him or call the cops on him. And if there's ever a neighbor in that neighborhood that everybody knows, it's him.
Good point. One of them should have came out and said, "Officer, no, it's Lewis." He's fine."
That's a really good point.
That's a good point.
And
I mean,
that's
but
what
how
happened.
do I know if it's dusk or if it's at night it's my neighbor and not a motherfucker trying to break into
You know,
my
all
neighborhood?
black people
Daytime.
look alike to white people, anyways, right?
Man, get out of here with that.
They
Are
do.
you really saying how do they know if it's not the neighbor?
I'm saying if I'm a nosy neighbor, I'm looking from across the street, I'm like somebody breaking in my dude crib.
White folks
Right.
live in the window. They live
Right.
in the window.
That don't
know
mean they
see
can
that dude
see,
coming
though.
every
Wait,
day.
Right,
there's some
and they all
nosy
live-
black people too.
We only nosy when the police come.
Right,
And
now
it's
we want
yellow
to-
tape. That's when we get
I
nosy.
hate that.
I just think we
bullshit.
got to really
Louis
be
Dix, final
the
word.
young boys just got to be really aware of when you are dealing with the law. You know, you can listen to Corey and all them say what you want, but you don't want to be arrested.
Of
You don't
course
want to
you
be
don't.
in
What
a
I'm
system.
saying
You're
is-
right.
But
You
what
know
would
what I'm saying?
happen?
That
When
you
you
need
are
to do
in your
everything
house-
in your power
Louis Dix,
not to get arrested.
Corey, give me the final word on this.
When you are in your house, you have rights.
That's not your house. It's not your
if
house.
he's renting
That's-
his
that-
house.
No, even if you're renting or buying, that
This is
property
Rodney
is
Perry,
the
and I want
government's
to go on
property.
record. I do not
You
agree with
sound
Louis
dumb
Dix.
than a motherfucker.
Hey,
I'm
y'all.
telling you, go down to the House of Record.
Wait,
and you think that's your house,
yo,
Corey?
So my house, because
called
the bank
eminent
owns
domain.
it, and I didn't finish
Yes,
paying
that's
them.
not
I don't
your
have rights.
property.
It's my property. I have to pay a
Ray
mortgage every
Lepowski.
month.
That they can come take it
Louis
if you don't.
Dix.
No, but I
Ray
did like
Lepowski.
keep making that.
Louis
it's not
Dix,
yours.
Curry
It's
Holcomb,
mine as
Jay,
long as I'm paying
TDP.
for it.
Everybody listen to me one more second. This is Speedy's Comedy Corner. Y'all off the chain. We having a ball in here. Y'all stay with us. Give us a call, 1-877-2-106-106. This is the Foxhole.
It is not your house. It is not your house.
We are back. This is you know, Speedy's Corner. We getting heated in the studio. It's so off the chain. Shouts out to the unofficial Facebook page.
You had a brownie, motherfucker? What's wrong?
Tweeter.
Yeah, I heard you got high last
Shouts
week.
out.
I mean, a couple weeks
Hold
ago.
on, brother.
Is it
The Twitter.
Twitter.
Shouts
it's fucked
out
up
to the
around
Twitter
here.
family that's following the Foxhole as well. And you can hit my Twitter too, as Rodney Perry. Follow me. This Twitter is some
Shout
real
out to
shit.
Superboat.
Superboat.
Yeah, we keep getting, I see that you said cops beat your ass all the time. Fuck the police. The black man that they just killed and I guess got off in Texas recently, which we'll have to Google and see exactly what happened with that. But thanks for listening. And
Happens all year.
No, it does. It's a double standard because even in Chicago, right before I came back here to L.A., this white police officer beat up a woman bartender. I mean, he literally beat the shit out of her. She was maybe 100 pounds.
Oh, he
This
got
guy
off.
He
he
got
got
off.
off.
Wow.
He got off. He was like 300-pound man.
What?
He was fucked up,
Beat
and
her
he
down.
literally.
What was the grounds he got off on? What was it?
He's
That I
he's
don't
a
recall.
Caucasian cop in Chicago. Oh boy, only reason he went to jail because he kept killing his fucking wives.
Oh, yeah, my man
I was like,
Peterson.
damn, you fucking up, Peter. Damn,
Again?
how we gonna fix this one?
yeah, that was, what was he on,
it's
number
a-
3,
it's-
right?
It's,
All
a
that.
double standard when it comes to police
Mayor
officers. I don't
Daley-
care. They
Mayor
got their own
Daley
set of laws, and
Well,
it,
corrupt.
Well, Chicago
the system doesn't work.
Chicago is our city. I'm from Chicago. Ray is from Chicago.
Corey.
Corey,
Barack
one of
Obama.
the most segregated,
It's beyond-
possibly
it
one
is.
of the more racist cities
Philly,
in the
too.
country.
Philly, too.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Philly
really
cops.
L.A.
so-
too.
Yeah. So
Everywhere.
Compton too.
this is
Right.
this is the spirited
down the
conversation.
little
But the
And,
thing about it is the
yes.
fact the thing was on video. It's not like it was like she said.
I know what
this
he's talking
is on
about. A
Video.
cop beat the shit out of a
Beat
woman
the
and
fuck
beat it.
out of
Yeah.
this
I'm talking about
woman.
really beat her up.
Beat her,
Like, she was a guy.
like unconscious.
Well,
beat her.
there's stories like this all across the country. I mean, in Oakland, the young man got shot by one of the transit police right there, and they got it on video and the whole nine. And we still don't know the disposition of that story. So, I mean, there's a lot of injustice, but I think by and large,
Well, we do know.
most cops are good cops. Would
That
y'all disagree with that?
Name five.
That
I would
sounds.
say.
That sounds insane to me.
T.J. Hooker.
You
I-
don't think that most cops
I
are
agree
good
with
cops?
you. I agree with you.
You would have to think, Corey,
There
just
are
like
thousands and thousands of cops.
But just think how they publicize what African American athletes do. They make a big deal out of the ones who's like, oh my God, all these athletes, they're just out there fucking up. And most of them are not. But you have your few that do, and they over publicize it. So it's the same thing with the officers. It's like the bad officers really get a lot, which is good. They should. But you got to have a balance. There's
That's how they make
thousands
their
and
money,
thousands
by
of
disagree?
officers.
Man, look, I grew up in Chicago, and
Shut
I've
down.
been around. A lot of my guys was making a lot of money in the 90s. They got robbed by the police more than anybody.
Yeah, but those are bad
I'm
cops.
talking about, those are bad cops. Those are the fucking cops that are out there on the street.
Well, they're all not bad because these people give up their lives, Corey, for us.
Are they
I'm not
underpaid?
even mad
Are
at
they
you, Louis.
underpaid
You
and
don't even-
overworked?
You don't even know what's going on in this world.
I do. Come on, you trying to tell me?
Let me ask you this.
You
Let me
don't
ask
I
you
don't even be mad at you.
Hey, based on
Get
that
off the
scenario,
Discovery
the
Channel.
cops that got paid in the 90s, they robbed drug dealers
Let
or
me
whatever,
tell you something
right?
about-
That's
I'm
what we're
gonna-
talking about, right?
Right.
If do you
like
think
all these
if-
helicopters.
if teachers had an opportunity to rob some people and get paid, would they do it?
Probably.
Yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it. They rob
Shit.
students of their education all the
think-
time because they don't give a fuck. But let me tell you something.
I just think
Is
this
there
is-
anything that
this
you
is
like?
I just think when it
Let
comes
me give
to
you an
money,
example. This is
family
the
rob
system-
family.
This is the system you guys are protecting.
Okay.
Okay, now I got a homeboy.
What system would you rather be in? Bangladesh?
One that I'll tell you that in a
Singapore?
minute. Let me say
Please.
the story.
Please.
I got a homeboy. He sell drugs, whatever.
He off to a bad
Don't
start.
say
No,
his
he
name.
got caught. He got caught.
Okay.
And
When
he
he
should
got
have
caught, when he got caught selling drugs, not only did he go to jail, he took his wife to jail because they said, "Well, you knew what he was
Right,
doing,
she knew.
or whatever the fuck."
Accessory.
Now this dude who was robbing all them people, what's his name, Nadar or some shit like that?
Yeah, Madoff. Yeah.
How the fuck his wife ain't go to jail? How the fuck do you explain that? What
Right.
kind of double standard is this with my homeboy wife who just was sitting at home? Of course she gonna be with her man. They
Right.
grabbed her. They took her to jail.
But we don't
But this
know the
motherfucker
whole disposition of the story.
She probably was bagging it up.
But you know what, Corey?
She was bagging it up.
Do we know the whole?
No, but you
that
know-
goes back to the green theory I put out earlier. When you got paper in this country, then you get a different
not
set of
even-
rules.
My homeboy had paper.
It's not even. Yeah, but that's drug money.
Oh, his money. Oh, that money different. Y'all motherfuckers lost.
But then,
They don't
let me-
get
Y'all
billions.
motherfuckers lost. That money different.
We talking about billions versus
How much money you think my boy had?
not billions. We would
He had
know,
about
we would-
13,000.
We would know him.
Y'all motherfuckers
They
don't know
would
how
have
much
a-
money them niggas
They
was
would
making out
have
there in the
movies.
streets.
He would be Frank Lewis.
Y'all
We could be
sleep.
talking about.
Y'all sleep.
But you know, it's not even that though. We have to identify. We have to
He's
take.
not
it-
a billionaire.
It
if he's
doesn't
on the
matter
street.
though. If,
He's
if
not.
you're,
How you know what motherfuckers
He's
got?
not a
doesn't matter,
billionaire
Corey.
if he's on the streets, Corey.
He's a billionaire on his block.
Corey, dirty money does not grow.
Y'all
Dirty
sound
money
stupid
does
to
not
me.
grow.
I don't
Clean
know
money
about
at?
that. I don't know about
Where's
dirty
the
money.
clean money?
I don't know if dirty money grows. I'm
Can somebody
saying
tell
if
me
he's
what a
on
clean
the
money
street-
is?
I know
Politicians don't have dirty
I know
money.
drug dealers
Politicians
like
don't
you
have
know
dirty
drug
money.
dealers, and I'm telling you, if he's on the streets, he is not that much. Period.
Motherfuckers don't get
okay,
it.
listen, it's not the point.
I don't give a fuck how much
Every
money.
piece
Corey,
of currency
Who
got
you
cocaine
are,
on
you
it.
can't spend
Corey,
it.
listen to what.
A
Listen.
motherfucker have $1 billion, but if he spend it, they gonna come get him.
If you know, if we all know, we're agreeing that the system is not made for black people. It's made
flawed.
to go
The
against.
system is flawed.
It is flawed. And I learned this a long time ago. When I was 17, I stole an eyeliner from Albertsons. And I had to
Your
do
eyes do look great today.
Shut up. I had to do hard labor, right? For 5 days. And I
is
go
fine, right?
and I
You went to jail, Shanae?
I kind of went to jail.
When?
Oh, bless your heart.
So, but no, listen to
You got turned down?
Kind of sexier now.
Anyway,
You had your right shoulder against the wall.
I was only there for a day. Okay. The point is, I met a chick who
Drop the
was
soap.
a white girl, and she was in there for Grand Theft Auto, and they gave her 3 days, and I got 5 for stealing an eyeliner. I said, you know what?
You deserved it.
I'm not going to
How long
test
ago
the
was
system.
this?
I'm not going to see which way I can go or how far I can push it. I'm not going to steal no more. I realize that the shit is fucked up, and you can do
Let me get
that.
this straight.
What kind of eyeliner was it?
I stole a Wet n Wild eyeliner. It's 99 cents.
Wet n Wild.
And she stole a car.
Or she stole a car. And she got 2 days less than I did
Get the fuck
for
outta
stealing a car. And I realized at that moment at 17, this not going to be me.
Hey,
I
did she
can't
steal
do
my
that.
car? Corolla?
No, your car would have let her off.
No, yeah. Like, it
Let's
should
go
be
to
stolen.
Alabama, man. This is one of our favorite callers on Speedy's Comedy Corner. Low Life, you are in the building.
Oh, my.
What's up, Low
Shut
Life?
up, I heard you.
Man, first off,
Thank
man,
you, man.
Lewis, man, you are a potato chip ass nigga, man. I don't know where
Potato chip, man.
you need to stay your ass out there on that East Coast, I mean on that West Coast, old man, because if you had to live a real life, nigga, you wouldn't live, boy. I ain't never heard a nigga talk like you, man. You got a goddamn like a Martian or something. Man.
Take me
These
to your leader.
laws-
Church right
These
there.
laws is cutthroat, man. Look at that. When I went to prison, they kicked my door in and took 3 ounces, and I had 10 grand in the same spot, but they charged me with the 3 ounces. I don't know what happened to the bread, but I couldn't say shit because they'll add another charge. You know what I'm saying? These bitches do that shit, dog. They do that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
These motherfuckers ain't got no idea, dog. These motherfuckers live
We're
in la-la
agreeing
land,
that
man.
it's flawed. We're saying, I'm agreeing with you, Corey, saying this shit is fucked up. And
These motherfuckers live north of Wilshire, who all up here, dog. I'm telling you, man. Ain't no streets in this motherfucker.
we are not,
Please,
that's not even
don't
the
even
point.
get charged up.
The point Lewis was making is if you know this, it's the same thing that I just said. If you know that this is our situation, why the fuck are you going to instigate it to the point to prove your point that I'm in a position of power? No, let me show you you're not. And that's all they were trying to do is a power struggle, and he lost. Nigga, you went to jail.
Hey,
He
can
didn't
I-
lose.
Lewis Dix.
I want to
spoke up
address.
for himself.
I want to address low life and
Lewis
the other
Dix.
people out there who keep trying to say I'm this and I'm that. I grew up in the streets of Philadelphia.
I don't believe that.
You can not believe what you want. I've seen people get killed around me and shot around me.
don't
I made
believe you.
different choices. Just because I don't want to sell out, be a tough guy and talk trash. to
You
the police.
ran, nigga.
No, ain't nobody ran. I didn't run. I told on people, yeah.
Of course.
Oh.
Hey, quiet as kept. The thuggedest motherfucker in the world is telling on niggas left and right. You see it on TV every day.
Thank
Go ahead.
you. So, I mean, the bottom line is I'm not going to go to jail if you do something stupid. I'm not going to mess my life up just to hold up an image for somebody outside that's letting them know I'm black and I'm cool. No, I'm Louis Dix.
It's not about even. It's
Yeah,
not
low
about
life.
nobody
How's
saying
a
they
low
black
life
and
going to
they
hide?
cool.
How you going to highlight a negative? He's in jail and this and that, and he's highlighting that like I'm supposed to aspire to that.
Louis Dix, who did you snitch on?
Everybody.
Fat Paul.
Fat Paul?
What did Fat Paul do?
That was a dumbass.
What did Fat Paul do?
That was dumb as
Paul
you knew
Pat.
Corey was going to say that. You just set him up.
Paul.
Who did you snitch on?
what
You
did
knew
Fat
you
Paul
set his ass
Fat Paul,
up.
he
What, you
stole
take a
newspapers,
cheesecake?
and they thought I was like, no, he
No,
did it.
Fat Paul did that
He
shit.
did it.
Paul did
That-
it.
Well,
You-
Fat Paul, fuck you.
Wait, Corey said everybody.
Hold on, before you read that, we got a,
You will snitch on
We got a
that.
Twitter.
Everybody.
We're on the Twitter.
Brian Billups said, I'm sitting here in my car listening to Foxhole at my house, and the damn cops just came up, shine their bright, big-ass lights in my car as we speak.
Hey, the question is, what did you do? Shut the fuck up or yell and scream.
He did like y'all and tucked his dick behind his ass.
He just sitting in front of
Corey,
his car.
really,
listening to
really,
the
are you
show.
as gangster as you make
I'm
it
not
sound?
saying I'm gangster, because I'm not
Corey,
saying that.
if the police
But
came to your door and they said, nigger, shut the fuck up,
it
would
has
you
happened.
shut the fuck up or
It
yell and
has
scream?
happened. They ain't say nigga shut the fuck up. He tried to put handcuffs on me right at my front porch. I
Right.
said, if you put the handcuffs on me, take me to jail and charge me with something. Because you ain't got no business putting no motherfucking handcuffs on me, and I'm standing right in front of. Why the fuck are you putting handcuffs on me?
Right. I mean, what was his cause?
Then
What
it
was
wasn't
the
no
cause?
cause. What did they
You
get
didn't
the
do
cause
anything?
So is that why you hit
No.
the police?
For? No, the police came to my house
Okay.
because there was an argument around
that area.
in my building,
Okay.
and they saw me and they followed me all the way up to my porch. So they didn't charge me with nothing, but they didn't put the handcuffs on me. Because
So-
the one
but
officer,
they
the
were-
one officer was like, "It's not necessary. You don't need to put the handcuffs on or whatever." But the one dude was finna put handcuffs on me right as he was.
The police came up. There's an altercation in your area. They come up to you at your door. They're about to put handcuffs on me. You tell them, look, if you're gonna put what was your tone?
What do you mean? What was my tone?
Yeah,
What was your tone?
Don't put those handcuffs on me.
No, I wasn't talking like that.
What'd
I
you
told
say?
him.
You
I told him
sounded
very
pretty
simply.
intelligently
I
just
said,
to
look,
hear, just
if
now.
you're going to put those handcuffs on me, you're going to take me to jail and you're going to charge me with something because I'm standing in front of my door. What do you got your handcuffs out for?
Okay, no curse words. You didn't say anything, no curse, so they could take that. But you ain't going to say, hey, MF, this is that.
Now the question is, does he have the right to go, man, fuck y'all, I'm going to do what I want to do right now. I'm at my door.
That's not
Don't
how.
put-
That's not what I did, and I bet it ain't what the brother did who they arrested. We talking about because it
Well
don't
said.
go like that.
Well said. So we got California on the line. D, you are up in Speedy's Comedy Corner. What you got to say?
Hey,
What I
D.
want to say is, what the hell, good cop, bad cop? There's no such thing as no good cop, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
The reason why there's no such thing as a good cop because they all in some kind of order. That's why when somebody gets shot, they get shot.
It's a fraternity.
41 times
It is a
because
fraternity.
one cop shoot, the rest of them got to shoot him. That's why people get shot so many times.
Are you a cop?
Hell no.
Well, then get off the
I
phone.
wouldn't sell my soul.
Well, that's not fair.
I'm just joking.
That's ignorant. That's ignorant.
I'm just joking.
You're an asshole, Louis.
I'm just joking.
You in the order when you're in the cops. Just like if a cop beat up a black kid, the other cops can't say shit. I'm telling you that right now.
But they're not
I
thinking
say
like
there's
that.
some
You
loyalty
absolutely right.
amongst them.
You either
fraternity, yeah.
you either part of the solution or you part of the problem. That's what he's basically saying.
So thank you for your call, D. So there is no middle ground for you.
Hell no. How the fuck? My cousin is a cop.
Right.
And he already knows. He got shamed because he knows what he's doing. But he say, look, this is a government job and they pay me. I need this money.
But he put his life on the line too. And he's got to be doing something good. You can't
We all put our life on the line when we wake up in the morning. We all.
I
do
come
that.
from a family.
What does
my,
that mean?
My dad's a
We
cop.
all put our life on the line when we wake up in the morning. We all do
TDP,
that.
you have to break that down. You mean if you could get killed in a car accident? What
You
does
can
that
slip in
mean?
the bathtub.
Anything.
So that's.
Don't make it like they're exclusive to putting their lives on the line. We
Well,
all. do
he's
that.
saying they're putting their lives on the line to protect us.
Yeah,
So they put
Are
their
they
lives
really?
on the line for money.
Hey, man, listen.
That's
They
why
ain't
they
making
cop.
enough money.
No,
that's for
when them
damn
banks
sure.
were being robbed, the Bank of America was being robbed downtown, they had them armor bullets. Them cops, they were getting shot.
Huh?
And they supposed to get shot.
No, they
trying
not.
to-
Okay, you know, are,
Okay.
Hey,
are
let
we
me
going
tell
to
you
talk about the
something, man.
internet thing?
All
We
right.
had,
Fuck
we
them
had a
banks.
Twitter to ask, can we seduce a woman through text or Facebook?
Fuck them
Face to
banks.
face
Them
is
banks
always
rob
the
more
best way.
I think this
than
topic is
anybody
so
I
hot,
know.
but we're gonna take these two callers and then we're gonna breach that subject.
I'm gonna take it up
Jerome
to the
from
bank.
Pittsburgh, you on the line. Jerome, you up?
Hey,
On the
Romy,
phone.
wrong.
What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's up, man? You
Hey.
enjoying the show today?
If black folks not like you, man, we'd all still be slaves, man. And
who?
it's not about upholding an image, brother. It's about maintaining your dignity and your self-respect as a man.
Hey, Jerome, what would you have done?
No, ask him what that means.
Jerome?
That means quit putting your head down every time a motherfucker walk up on you.
No, why don't you just look straight ahead? It's not about putting your head down.
But you don't look straight ahead.
I do. I am who I am.
Well,
that's
if you
why
look
all
straight
these
ahead, they'll
that's
take
why
you to
all these
jail
look-
for that.
No, that's why
They'll
all
take
these-
you to jail for looking straight ahead.
Why is that?
Don't
They
be
will
proud.
Not. They will not.
Y'all
Y'all
ain't-
talking
You can't be
stupid.
proud. Why not?
And Jerome talking stupid too. You ain't like no sellout because I am who I am. Why is every time a black person doesn't agree with other black people, they a sellout? I'm sorry. I got my own mind.
How you gonna ask that question, motherfucker? You against the group, you bastard? What the fuck?
Well, then I stand alone.
Obviously.
If he stand alone, that's pretty brave to me.
No, yeah, you stand alone because she left you. That's why you by yourself. If she would have stayed there, you'd have been there.
We going to the
She
phone.
left with the nigga that told the police, fuck you.
From California, Steve, you are on the line. It's Hey, Comedy Corner. What's up, Steve? You up?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's up, Maple? How you feeling today?
Police officer.
Not bad. Hey, I was calling. I'm probably gonna piss everybody off here. First of all, Louis Dix, I gotta agree with part of what you said. You know, you got to pick your fights, and it's pretty fucking stupid to antagonize a cop knowing the situation. I might as well just go through the drive-thru and be rude to the person taking my order and get spit on my food. Be beat up by the cops and have spit on my onion rings. But the system itself, I mean, you gotta recognize if you don't, you're stupid. That we're in a totalitarian state, and it's all about money. So, like Corey said, you know, if you got the money or if you got enough guns, you're gonna get your way. So, be all over President Anchor Baby's dick about some shit. You're gonna get a little check in the mail. That's pretty dumb.
Hey, man, thanks for your call, man. You put me to sleep.
Thank you, Steve.
Hey, thanks for the call, Steve. And there are people out there. I mean, here at Speedy's Comedy Corner, the audience is pretty diverse. I'm sure there are more people than Steve that agree with you, Louis. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only black person.
He said he agreed with Louis as far as to go with don't antagonize the cop. But
right.
That guy called a while ago and said he didn't antagonize the cop. He asked the cop for his badge number. And most people are afraid to ask the cop for their badge numbers because they know what the cops are going to put them through. You got to have money to fight the case.
No.
That's the way the system is set up.
Well,
if you don't have money to
I
fight
said.
the case, right, so you just bag down and put your nuts between your legs.
No, because
That's
cops
what go
have
on.
cards with their name and their badge number on it.
Exactly.
All you have to do is ask them for it, and they give it to you. They go in their
But he
pocket,
said
they
he
give it-
denied.
to you.
He said they denied.
This is the reality.
Giving it to him.
There are assholes in every profession.
Thank you.
Every profession, there's a fucked up person in it,
Right.
whether it be a comedian or a police officer. There's assholes in every profession. So hopefully you don't run into that. I
Hey,
don't
Rodney,
think
we got a statement from the president.
put the president on the line.
The president said President Obama bluntly accused the police of acting stupidly
Correct.
by arresting the Harvard scholar Henry Louis Gates Jr. last week after an officer had established that Mr. Gates had not broken into his own home.
Make no mistake. This is some
Thank you, Mr.
bullshit.
President.
Yeah, we said
That
that
really
earlier.
is my nigga.
No, but I'm saying, like, the way you coming, Louis, you would have pulled your pants down if the cop told you to.
No, Corey. No, let me tell you something. I've had cops at my house with their guns out at my head. Okay?
For what?
No, for what? Because somebody
Now,
broke in
Louis,
our house. No, seriously.
Louis, quickly, do you think that changed your perspective because you've been through that?
No, it made me shut up and listen.
And ball your head up.
No.
What
because
I'm
here's-
saying.
they came-
No problem.
What you feel my question
I
though?
named my son after you.
You think that you the way you respond to that situation is different now based on the fact that you've been at gunpoint.
Yeah, I had never been at gunpoint or
Right.
handcuffs in my hand. But somebody had broken in our house, just like if somebody had broken
What,
in
they
our
take
house.
your wife?
This just
Well, at least they didn't break in my halfway house.
whoa, Louis Dix with the retaliatory
Crackhead.
shot. Hey, we going to
No,
North
that just means they
Carolina.
done broke in twice.
Wow. Hey, we going to North Carolina, y'all. This is Speedy's Comedy Corner. It's so crazy. North Carolina, Slide Tie,
the
you are on
police.
the line.
What's up, Foxhole family?
Hey,
How
hey.
you
big
doing,
dog.
Sly?
Hey, I want to make a couple quick points. First thing I want to say, if it wasn't for the Foxhole, I would throw this goddamn serious satellite radio out on the damn highway.
Oh,
That's
we
right.
appreciate it.
Well, that's
Appreciate
going to
it.
be the commercial. Go ahead.
Hey, second of all, y'all got to forgive Louis Dix. He's a
We try.
crunch old marshmallow ass nigga. You know what I mean? Please forgive him. He lost his nuts in the divorce proceedings. He ain't got no balls.
Wow.
Damn. That's
Luke and Corey Holcomb, I agree 120% with you. You my man. I agree
There it
with
is.
you.
I'm
I've been out
the
here
voice
in
of the
streets.
people.
I've been out here in these streets. I know what these cops about, and I'm from North Carolina down south.
How many motherfuckers you know the police done robbed?
The motherfuckers ain't shit. Police are crooked. I got friends as cops. They tell me shit. They tell me to keep it to myself, but they tell me shit. Man, they do shit all the time, man.
Like the TSA, they be stealing all your good shit through that damn
Well,
airport.
Sly, I really appreciate all
Carolina,
the compliments
stand
you
up.
gave me.
Hey, one more call and we going to break. We going to Georgia. Retired NYPD cop. Hey, Lou, you are on the line, man. Give us some game. What you got to say?
Well, let me just say, this is a great show, and it's also a great topic. But just to let everybody know, especially the guy Lou, there are some fucked up cops out there. And just a quick case in point, I got pulled over like 2 days ago in Georgia. I showed them who I was.
Lou, can I ask you before you get into this? Lou, can I get before you? Are you black or white?
I'm a black guy.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm black. Okay, the guy who stopped me was a white cop. You know what he told me after I told him? I said, I'm glad that you're a good guy because I've heard stories about a lot of these South cops being fucked up. He says, listen, I'm not a redneck. The redneck cops are the ones who you got to watch out because they're the ones who lock you up and just make up the crime. And what the brother said about a little while ago, the prosecutors will prosecute you until you're broke. So if you have a lot of money, it doesn't matter. They just keep prosecuting you because they're going to believe the redneck. If you're a racist, what's the best job to be in? A cop. Because you know what? You can control, you can arrest, and you can shoot. You know what? If the prosecutor says what happened, officer, they're going to believe what the officer says, no matter what the victim says.
Even if you got a videotape. Even if the crime was on video, they still going to believe the officer. And they can have a videotape.
And exactly, right. That's what I'm saying. And the cop that arrested the professor, let me tell you, as police officers, you're trained to have a hard skin. And if somebody says something about you, you're not supposed to react to that. Exactly. They can call you an asshole, you're a fucking pig. It doesn't matter. It's not. They're not putting any force on you. You're not supposed to react to what that person is saying to you. And the
hey Lou, you broke it down to me, man. You know, this Rodney Perry, I used to like the police, but fuck them now. You understand me?
We don't need you now.
Fuck you, TDP.
It's a crooked fraternity. It has a history of doing a lot of crooked things. So I could just say there's good cops.
There
Sort of the John Wayne.
There are good cops.
I have to agree with that.
I was joking with Lou. There are good cops. There are people in every profession that are fucked up.
As a cat.
There are great police out there, and I know that you guys are listening. I appreciate y'all job. There are.
My grandfather was a great cop.
He was hustling.
My dad was a great cop, and my cousin right now, Craig,
and you just said you were a hustler earlier. Hey, y'all, this is Speedy's Comedy Corner. This is Rodney Perry.
You be Rodney.
I don't even start. Hey, y'all, we going to break. When we come back, we might talk about the original topic. Hey,
call the good cops.
Y'all, we are back.
Better flown it.
We are back. It's Rodney Perry.
If you got a better flown it.
Speedy's Comedy Corner. Speedy is currently on the road with Jamie Foxx, y'all. Out there making a better life for himself.
Shouts out to Speedy.
And his family. Shouts out to Speedy. And the show last week was great. Speedy was on the road in Indianapolis. He had Miss Pat on the line. Shouts out to Miss Pat, very funny lady out there in Naptown. And this turned into a really good show. I think we kind of let the show kind of book itself today. We started talking about technology, but the hot topics kind of took over, and we ended up talking about the police and their role in our society. Do we even need them? I mean, you know, Corey said he don't call the police for nothing. I don't know if I believe that, but
what the fuck I'm gonna call the cops for?
Well, he ain't never had a heart attack or no shit where somebody
you
needs to
can't
call.
You call the paramedics for that.
I mean, you still call 911. The police don't come to
in the middle of the night. You know, I mean, do you have weapons? You exercise your right to bear arms?
Yeah, you bear arms.
Hold on, we ain't even gonna get all into that.
That's
I'm
another
just talking about.
You sound like a cop asking that.
You understand?
Do you have a weapon?
If you are a black man, why are you calling the police about anything?
No, you're not just. You're an American first.
No, we're not.
I got as much of a right to call the police as anybody else.
Yeah,
right?
You can call them, but when you get there, I don't give a fuck if you just called the police and told them somebody just stole on you and took your wallet. They gonna ask you where your ID at, motherfucker.
That's real.
I'm an American. What my ID?
hold
on, officer. Let me show you my ID.
We got a couple Twitter responses.
Yeah, that's my son. He got ID too.
Lovely.
Show him your ID.
97.
He's 4. He's 4.
Like what the comedians say, they gonna run a report on your son, Power Ranger.
Corey.
God damn.
It's Power Ranger.
Okay.
What they say on the Twitter?
It said, Lou Dix, if you don't stand up, you fall. Quit being a punk and grow up. Be a man. Express your outrage. You can express your outrage to a cop. Then BCW28 said, I was at gunpoint by 10 police in Kentucky and charged with disorderly conduct, and I wasn't cussing the cops, and I got peppered.
Wow.
So basically saying don't matter whether you're doing some shit or you're not. They gonna fuck with you to the extent that
I
they
think
gonna
it
fuck
does.
with you.
I think it does change your perspective when you are really at gunpoint. Like, I mean, it's easy for us to sit here and armchair quarterback and shit and go, oh, if it was me, nigga, I'd do this or that.
Right.
But the reality is, when you've been at gunpoint before, you think twice about just mouthing off to the police.
Right.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's, first of all
No,
this,
you don't. You've been at gunpoint, TDP.
Every other Tuesday.
Look,
When they
Every
pull their
Wednesday
guns
when
out,
you leave the show.
Every other
pull their
Tuesday.
guns
I think
out,
TDP is
raise
undercover
your
cop.
hands so they can't
I gotta lie about it.
No,
It's
I
real
wish.
shit.
You know what I really wish? I wish that a lot of the black men who have all this thing about being testosterone hard would have that same
It ain't even
effort.
about being hard.
No, have that
But that's
same
what they say in the
effort and
courthouse.
attitude about taking care of their children, and raising their kids. How about that?
Everybody don't have that problem.
Why bring up another story?
Well, I'm just saying.
Everybody don't have that problem.
If you're gonna tell me to
You ain't shit
stand
no matter
up,
what.
no. If you're gonna tell me to stand up and be a man, which to you is cursing out a cop. To me, stand up being a man
Who
and
said
take care
anything
of your
about
family.
cursing out a cop?
Well, no, that's what he was saying.
He said.
No, I'm not saying that that's
Not
what you
you.
have to
You have
do.
to stand up for
Twitter.
yourself. Yeah, he said to stand up for yourself. Meaning, if someone comes to your house and they're in your home, cop or no cop, you have the right to protect your area. This is my space. I pay rent here. I'm staying here. I validated that. Nigga, I could say get the fuck off my property.
Your
if I
landlord
want
can
to.
come in your house and take you. I mean, come on, man. Y'all just gotta
I'm
act
just-
right. The bottom line is this:
telling you what
if
to
the
What is
police
acting
are,
right? That's the perfect question
yes,
for you.
acting right is living tomorrow, being able to go home to your family and live, and not be in jail and not be accidentally shot.
I respect that.
Dead.
You don't get
That's
accidentally
what it
shot.
means.
They
Yeah,
don't
you
accidentally shoot you.
Well, by the time they
shoot
write
your
the
ass.
report up, you'll be accidentally shot.
39 times.
So
Right.
So ultimately, Lewis, what you're saying is that
Kiss ass.
Yeah, if I got to do that to get home to my family and live
So
my
be it.
life, so be it.
Well, kiss ass.
Okay.
I'll talk a
motherfucker.
lot of trash.
We
on
going
them.
to the lines,
As far as
y'all.
the water fountain thing, I'm at the point. I'm not going to coddle them.
I'm wearing a police
I'm gonna
officer
build my
outfit
own
next
water
week so I can
fountain.
get my ass
I'm gonna
kicked.
make enough money to build my own water
Oh
fountain.
God! Hey, we going to Florida. Florida, you are on the line in Speedy's Comedy Corner. Chris, what's up, dog?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Chris, you say what?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, boys.
Okay. So-
did we drop Chris?
Next
All right,
call.
we going to Colorado. Colorado,
That's that
John.
Metro ass phone, Chris.
John, you on the line?
Yeah, man, Lewis, man. You got to wake up to the real world, man, and stop being a cream puff, Dunkenheim, cake mix ass nigga. You got to.
Wow.
Damn. You brought it all.
I love it.
I dig you when you're talking about taking care of your kids and shit, because I do the same shit. But you got to get up and wake up for your fucking people, man.
You know what? Here's what's so funny about that. You all don't even know what I listen to, what I watch. It's all about black history. Gil Scott-Heron is who I grew up with in Philly, okay? So y'all can say all you want about as far as what I know about black and my history. Black for me and being strong is having
Love
two
Gil
children
Scott-Heron.
make something out of themselves to make a better world. And then I'm a strong brother.
Hey,
I will
really,
say this,
this is
Lou.
great
But you
radio.
also
You
got-
can't have this conversation without having both sides of it, so I applaud Lewis.
Lewis,
But-
and what I
No,
say
I do.
is,
I respect what
I
he's saying.
typically don't agree with shit he says, but on this particular show, what he's saying in general is, don't pick battles.
He's not a general.
Pick battles that you can win. That's all he's saying. Pick battles that you can win. You're not going to win about, even if you get off and they
Then you don't make it
charge
to the
you.
Now,
NCAA
Shanae,
tournament.
Huh?
Shanae, quick question. What's your
Put all them cream
perspective
puffs
as
on
a
the
black
schedule.
woman? Like we all our perspective is confined to being a black
You ain't
male.
no BCS,
What's your perspective
motherfucker.
on this issue?
She
of
been
the
in
black
jail.
woman?
Don't be all soft with her. She been in jail.
You know what? I do. I think the system is made to go against black people, not just black men. I think, like I said, I gave you my scenario, my little situation. It's definitely not geared toward our favor, and you can pick and choose. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna battle it out. That's a battle I'm not gonna win, so that's a battle I choose not to fight.
I think it works for black women who
But I
choose
think-
to set their men out to the system.
Okay,
I think it works
School
for
me
them.
on that. What do you mean?
Meaning, like, if a black
There we
woman is
go.
willing to go over to one of their courthouses that they provide all over the country
Uh-huh.
and give information about the man,
Where he
will
live.
be rewarded with his income.
Shouts out to Big Paul.
If you did that voluntarily, though, it can backfire, because you look at the 50 Cent situation where he bought his girl a house. He gave her $25,000 a month voluntarily, and she decided to go to the court system and say, I need more, and they actually awarded him less. So she actually decreased her salary by trying to be greedy.
Right,
So
because she
sometimes-
didn't know no better, because she was taught that if you go to them, they're going to help you.
But using your example, it was incorrect.
so
'cause
it
she
helps, but it helps more women as long as they're willing to give the information about the
What
man.
I'm saying
That's
is
why
if
they
the
call
men are
bitches
doing-
ain't shit but hoes
No,
and
no,
tricks.
what I'm saying
But-
is if you were
but-
doing the right
love
thing
it.
up front, like 50 Cent was doing, then you don't have to worry about the backlash.
Yeah, you
well,
no, but I'm saying
this is the
he
reality.
stood up and he did that anyway.
But
they still go to the system because that's what they trained to do.
But that's
what
part
she
of the
did, and
dismantling of the black family, which is a whole nother show. But I believe that ultimately the women, our black women, were attacked and ripped apart from our black men. Essentially,
No, they lured with riches.
Lured with riches.
With a county check.
They're lured, right?
Well, county check.
If you set him out, we'll chop his money up.
It was a
with
county
you.
check.
Because if they wasn't getting no money for reporting motherfuckers for child support, them hoes wouldn't be
But
down
Corey,
there.
listen to what I'm saying.
But
If
it
you're
goes
already
beyond that 'cause
giving
it's gonna
her
happen before
money,
child support.
if you're giving her money voluntarily, you say she got my kid, I'm gonna give her $1,000 a month, whatever the amount is. If you go to court and the
This is
numbers
the most
don't add
ADD
up,
group
then
ever.
it doesn't. You're gonna get decreased.
How do we get on child support? What the?
Well, I'm just
Because Lewis reached and said, well, you got to take care of your family. 'Cause, you know, that's the little clutch niggas do. All the niggas that got babysitting skills.
We going to my Latin brother in Florida.
Take care of your family.
Nestor, you are
They
on
know
the line.
me.
Nestor, you
I
are
want some cereal.
We got Nestor on the line. Go ahead, Nestor.
I
You
don't
up?
fuck with your mama, shout
What's going on, y'all?
Hey,
up,
Nestor.
baby boy?
What's up, man? Hey, listen,
hola.
I just wanted to say one thing, man. Like, 5-0, right? When you hear stories about there being a gun shooting or something, and you hear, like, a cop got shot and, like, 20 other niggas can get shot, they don't say shit about those motherfuckers. It's all about a cop got shot. How does that
That's
make
right.
that motherfucker better than my boys?
That's right. That's right.
And you know what's unfortunate about that? It's a lot of people who actually think cops are better than the brothers who get shot. They actually think, oh, he got shot. Well, what was he doing? You know, they naturally are defensive against any brother that gets shot. But if a cop gets shot, oh, that's awful. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all bullshit. Motherfuckers are programmed.
Well, the
into stupid
idea
shit.
is that if a person will shoot a cop, that the
You
rest
have
of
no
us
guard.
that aren't cops are even more vulnerable. That's the
Right.
idea. You think that's a bad idea?
When a cop gets shot, that's finally a win for the good guy.
No.
Damn,
Corey, no.
you cannot. Corey,
No,
you say the
Corey,
craziest shit.
that's not true.
Hold on. How the fuck are you a cop who got shot? You can walk around with your gun, with your bulletproof vest, and you got a radio to call more cop gangbangers.
Damn.
Cop
Cop
How the fuck
gangbangers.
are you supposed to get shot? When you got shot, you the stupidest motherfucker on the block
No,
that
because
day.
people hide and shoot you. I mean, come on.
I'm from California. Richella, you're on the line. Speedy's Comedy Corner. What's up?
I'm calling because I stayed in Bakersfield about 15 years ago.
B10.
And it was like a Easter. We was all visiting my brother's house. I was living out there for like 2 years at the time. And we was visiting my brother, and a friend of mine that stayed in the same building, her and I had decided to push her car out the driveway because you had to jump start it like that. And I don't know where she was going, but I wasn't going anywhere with her.
That caused some bullshit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So then the police rolled up, and they questioned the both of us, and then she started, getting agitated. My brother and everybody behind the gate was getting agitated, but me and her, we was outside the gate. So while they're talking to her, the other cop that's dealing with me is paying attention to what's going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like asking him, well, why am I here? Why are you, not telling me what I'm here for? What's going on with me? Can you just let me go and go back up in the gate? Mm-hmm. Granted, I have been drinking, but I didn't try to attack the cop or anything. Next thing you know, me, Felicia, and her boyfriend or whatever was being roughed up and threw up in the cop car. Braids came out of my hair.
What? Damn, they took the braids out?
Yes.
Did you hang on to your cup though? You didn't drop your drink, did you?
So
that shit wouldn't have happened if the Goldmans had a reunion.
Did you get charged?
But Bakersfield is a racist area.
Oh, what's
When we
wrong?
moved
You guys
there
need some
15 years
help
ago-
pushing the car?
No, they told us if you're black, and they told my mom, he was like, if you're African American, don't buy a house in this neighborhood. And that was 15 years ago when I was out there going to school. So that doesn't surprise me. They were notoriously racist.
Well, Rick, you should get a better car. That's the moral of this story.
Yeah, don't push your
Damn.
car.
That raggedy motherfucker you got is just
Just one
couple of more turns.
one mile away from being
that
push
AAA
started.
car being
Bad
called.
Lord. Hey, we're going to Dallas. Dallas, AC, you're on the line from Dallas. What's up, AC?
Hey, what's going on?
What you got on this, bro?
Back to the seriousness of the situation. I agree with Lewis because no matter what, no matter how you say, stand up for yourself, do this, do that. First of all, if it's you and one cop or two cops, which is more, there's two cops in the car. If you stop somewhere on the side of the road, that cop's in the right. He's right whether he's wrong because you don't have a witness. Okay. And it's so easy for those cameras to malfunction whenever it's a suit for the city.
Just say the
Or
cop
for them to edit what they want
he
on it.
beat you upside your head or whatever, and he's in the wrong, totally in the wrong.
So you beat down, brother. We understand.
Now, AC,
kissing ass.
AC, you from Dallas now. Now,
Let me tell you something.
Tell me about Dallas, though.
I don't kiss ass nowhere, no time. But what I am, a man.
You hear that siren in the back?
If you guys look at the situation, now I'm not a cop lover, I'm not a cop hater. I'm for right, I'm for wrong. I'm for right and against wrong.
Right.
If you're on the side of the road, you having a pissing contest with a cop on the side of the road who has a ticket book, who has a law on his slide. That's why you go to court. And when you go to court, like you said, the prosecutor will keep prosecuting your ass till he break you. That's just the reality of the situation
AC,
in
thank
which
you
we
for your
live.
call, man. Thank you very much, man.
So
Appreciate
basically what the brother said was you just do what you told. No matter whether it's right or wrong. You just, yes, sir.
It's
yes,
just
sir.
choose your battle. That's all. Choose
The
your
reality is you
battle.
got to pick your battle, just like in any
I
situation.
think it's
you gotta pick your
common
battle.
sense has to
I
be
get
used in
it.
this.
Picking your battles, I get it. But let me tell you something.
Okay.
You should not be scared to ask somebody what is their badge number.
No, I
You
don't
should
think
not
so.
be scared.
Not at all. I agree
But
with
most people are afraid because they know the drama that's going to come with it.
Right.
Especially if they look at you because they check you out and, you know, your looks determine a lot about what you're working with.
I mean, there's a way.
Maybe
There's a
like,
way.
I got him.
It all boils down to communication skills. If you communicate, you choose how you communicate with a certain person and how you deal with a
motherfucker. If you got
motherfucker.
a Harvard degree, that shit ain't gonna work.
I agree with what Corey's saying too on a lot of levels, but I just think it's like Lewis says, there are ways that you do have to ask. You do have to use common sense. It's not about tone. It's about in how you say things as well.
That is
tone.
Tone,
but it's just you do have to use common sense
Can
when
I
you
please
when you're
have
dealing
your
with
badge number, son?
No,
It's like this. The car,
Yes, Massa.
If the
What you
cop,
do with your hat? What
ooh,
you
that's
do
a
with your hat?
nice shirt. No, if the cops pull you over, you pull your car over.
Earned that. You earned that
pull your
before
car
you
over.
came in today.
If the cops pull you over, if it's young black men out
it's in
there,
what you say and how you say it as well.
if it's
It's
young
all
black
the
men
same.
out there driving, they should realize that cops pull you over, you pull your car over, you turn it off, you put both hands on the steering wheel, and then you listen.
Let me tell you something. Before I make any moves, I say, officer, I'm going to the glove compartment.
That's what I tell them. You tell them.
Reaching.
I got a
Do
gun
you
in
not-
there.
Do you not do
and
that,
5 keys.
Corey?
Yes.
No,
that's
I
what you
ain't
do.
never done.
You're
I
a
ain't
big
never
black
done
man. You telling me you be making quick, sudden moves when they fuck around with you and pull you over?
Well, what? Fortunately for me,
Quick, sudden.
I have a recording device in my car. And
Really?
and this is it's fucked up that this is what I have to do because I know I'm not gonna kiss nobody ass.
Right.
And I just don't want nobody saying I was being unruly or whatever. So I have a recording device put in my car.
Audio, video?
Audio and
Really?
video. My car is under surveillance.
Nigga, what are you driving?
No, it's you go to the spot shop. You get this
Really?
shit done. This is the best investment I ever had.
So I can get one
This
for my
is the
Corolla?
most paranoid thing I've ever discovered about you.
I just know how
He
the
got
game
the,
go, motherfucker.
What's the little
you
Billy
have
club
no
that you
rights
lock
in
your
court.
steering wheel with?
The club.
The club
You have
on
no
that
rights
seat.
in court. I'm telling you.
So you really do that?
It's not. It's
That's
not
amazing to
that
me.
expensive.
That-
It's not that
right,
expensive.
that's not stupid. I
It
mean,
should be.
that's
It should be
it's not
part of
stupid at
having a
all.
car because when the police pull you over, I used to have an OnStar, which
Okay.
is the best shit in the world because you can press the button
And
you
they
say,
record everything
"Hey,
around the car."
I'm being pulled over by the police. I just want you guys to listen to what happened.
And they record it.
Right. My car now it doesn't have OnStar because it's not a General
GMC?
Motors car.
Ah, you got a little raggedy
But
car.
I got a little device. It wasn't even expensive. It
Really?
records
That's a
what
good investment.
happens.
If you're nervous, that's
It's
a good
right up
investment.
under the little. It's,
Get the fuck out of here.
everybody should get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get
I'm
it.
going to
Everybody
get it
should get
too. I'm going to get it
It
too.
should come with cars because how do you trust the police? That's the problem.
Wow.
You are taught to trust these people.
you're
Does your car have to be a
And
certain
you find
year?
out the hard way that you can't
I don't
trust
know
them.
if it'll plug into your car anywhere.
Not
Louis.
to get off the subject
need a
though, but
new
it's
battery.
similar to the same thing like when when the police get called for a domestic dispute. Automatically the dude's going to jail. And this is basically what this is on. Not to get off the subject and get into domestic violence or battery or anything like that.
Right.
It's the same thing though. You just don't have any rights when it comes to anything like
Yeah,
that.
you're pretty much right.
You're not necessarily innocent until proven guilty. We got 10 minutes left in the show.
You're
Let's go to
guilty until
Ken.
proven innocent.
Let's go to Ken in South Carolina. Ken, you on the air?
What's going on?
Yes, it's Speedy's Comedy Corner. What you got, Ken?
Yeah, hey, I live in South Carolina. The chief of police got on TV publicly and said, well, the chief for Charleston County got on television and said that they racially profile. They said this on TV. That's how bold
They are.
Was that the actual verbiage? That's the actual word he used?
He actually said. His face on the camera because they were being accused of a lot of.
I gotta tell you, buddy, we racially profile every day.
And the guy said, yes, we racially profile. And so that's what I'm dealing with down here. But another aspect, as a black man, we're automatically
you have to focus.
Hello?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Being afraid of, like, when the cops come over here, oh, here we go. But what we're forgetting is that we paid for the police car. We paid for that. When the guy asked for the badge number, he should have instantly given him the badge number because we paid for the badge. We paid for that badge number to be on there. And
looking at it like that.
Now, Ken, quick question for you.
And they give them cards.
And I think what Lewis is saying is that his issue came with the guy's tone. Do you think that guy should have had another tone?
No. There are countless videos on television, on the news, on the internet of white people saying whatever the hell they want to say to the cop, and the cop fucking tail saying, "Okay, here's your ticket, sir. You have yourself a great day," and the cop going back to the damn car.
Zsa slapped the police.
Fuck, man, get off me. Fuck.
Yeah, they do. Fucking, I'll take your fucking ticket.
because
Sorry.
she
I
slapped
saw
him.
that on
What do you think gonna happen if you slap him?
You slap him, you going down. All right, you're going to New York.
They gonna poke them birds.
Al, you're on the line from New York.
Okay, listen, I just want to say that you can still maintain your manhood when the police stop you. You ain't got to get on your knees and suck their dick and start acting like a coward. Now, your man obviously grew up in the Cosby house, and he don't know about real life, and he thinks that, you got to be with the police. No, sir. Yes, sir. Fuck that. I don't call the police for nothing either. I'm an old-timer, man. I come out that same mold. But what I'm saying is, don't wait to get the cuffs on and then start running your mouth. You're going to really take an ass whooping then.
He said he turns off his car and put his hands on the steering wheel and obey.
Okay,
no, he
listen
said
up.
listen. He
Listen
said
up.
listen.
Listen up, Al.
Lewis Dix.
First of all, Al, you don't know where I grew up in Philadelphia, and I don't even know if you could have handled where I grew up with. And I don't know why y'all keep sitting there thinking that I'm soft and all that. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Y'all going to keep talking all this trash, and y'all keep messing with the person that y'all think is soft. That's how you old hard people get dropped.
No, that's what happened.
Now, I'm telling Al right now. I don't think Al, Jerome, Low Life, or any of them punks can measure up to my life.
No, he's
right.
right.
So they can kiss my behind because they don't know what it took for me to get to my life where I am.
Do it for your people, Ribby.
Now, what Low Life is doing, his little sad life, all right, that's his sad life. I got benefits, and I'm proud of it. All right, so for all you little faggots out there that think I ain't hard, you can step my way and think that this softness, I'll put my hands on the steering wheel, I'll turn my car off, and then if you outside of my car, I'll get out my car and whip your behind. So deal with that, all right? Yes, I'll let you know, like Will Smith said in Hancock, you don't want this ride, Holmes. See, y'all think I'm soft.
Come on,
you don't
Lewis.
want this ride.
Come on,
all right?
Lewis,
I was married
Wow.
for 16 years.
I
was with a woman for 20 years.
Rodney
She
stand up.
stepped
Oscar
on me.
goes to.
So I'm telling you right now.
Lewis, set the fuck
any
on.
of y'all don't think it's a lot
I
built
got
up.
nuts.
I'm telling you right now. Don't let me snap on you because you're going to get it all.
This just this is tomorrow's headline.
That wasn't nothing but a goddamn wolf ticket.
Lewis Dix.
He sold a
wolf ticket.
That wasn't nothing but a goddamn wolf ticket.
What a callback! That was the best callback in the last 10 years of
This motherfucker
comedy.
gave a note with icing
No,
on it.
that was the best callback.
Hey, y'all, I can't
He
think of no
called
other way.
back. He
I can't
called
think
it
of no other
back
way.
to end the show.
To end the show,
You
man.
got to end it on that callback.
I think it was a great show. Shouts out to TDP. Let's go around.
You're
the table.
welcome.
Let's go around the table and let's shout out everybody. See where you're going, where you're going to be. We got a few minutes left. TDP, what's really going on?
I'm going to leave because Lewis Dix is mad right now, so I'm going to leave a little early.
Alright. That was kind of.
What's going on, TDP, man? You really got a lot going on.
I'm
in your
chilling,
world.
man. I'm chilling, man. I'll let you know that.
Is this the Tuesday that you get harassed?
No, today
was
is
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
He got harassed
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
It's fucked up.
I know. Shanae, what's really going on? You're looking incredible today. Your breasts are always
Impossible.
immaculate.
Stupid. I'm headed to R&B Live right after the show. They have a little special thing that we like to go to every week. So you guys are all welcome to join us at Foxhole. What'd you say?
Go ahead.
Shut up, TDP.
Do you have like a large areola?
Hey, with little
Act like your wife here.
You know what I'm saying?
Disrespecting our co-host.
Thank you, TDP.
I'm not gonna do it.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
You looking all hard. You ain't even been up. You ain't. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Drinking. I'm gonna let that blame it on alcohol. We're gonna pass that up.
Number Bud Light. I'm pretty clear right now. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
No, I'm good. That's what I'm headed
You
to
done?
next. Yeah, I'm done.
R&B Live. What's going on in your life?
You know, quite a few things. You know, just finishing up school. It's my senior year.
Arrest
so trying
record.
to do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, trying to clear that up. Stupid.
Hilarious.
Anyways, just doing me. You know, I'm writing a book actually right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What is it about?
Oh,
How not to steal eyeliner.
Right, and get caught. Shit, if you steal it, keep it moving.
Don't do 5 days.
Rick, only do 3. Tell your probation officer. It
I'm
ain't
not
gonna
mad
work.
at that. My man in the building, Mr. Ray Lepowski. What's going on, Ray?
Nothing. Doing Opus with you tonight. And then Friday, check me out, Martin Lawrence's First Amendment. It's my second season doing it. I aired this
What is
Friday.
it?
Martin Lawrence's First Amendment on Stars. I'm airing for my second season, so check that
Cool.
out.
Yeah, shouts out
This
to Doug
Friday.
Williams and the First Amendment.
Yes, Doug Williams and
How many
Carlton.
seasons has that show been on?
This is the 4th season.
Wow.
This season number 4, so I'm on it for the last 2 seasons. Please check that out. Tune in to Stars.
Now you attacked Omarosa last year.
Yes, I did.
So what did that do for you?
I didn't do absolutely nothing.
I heard you hit it. I heard you and Omarosa are currently fucking.
No, I would fuck her though.
Really?
I'd
Wow.
fuck Omarosa. She got a fat ass. I would fuck.
So you like
Omarosa.
ass even though you white? That's important.
What's
to you?
that mean? What the fuck
White
does that
people are
mean?
normally a boob
Stop
guy.
Stop
People don't know
believing
Omarosa
stereotypes.
do got a big ass.
She got a fat ass. Yes, she does.
She
got
obviously
a
stays
fat
around
ass.
me. I see her all the time.
She got a fat ass.
that bitch
I know Lewis wanted to ask me. He said something to Rodney about asking what are white stereotypes. Stop believing those stereotypes. White men like ass too. And,
For real?
Yeah, and stop believing the stereotypes about little dicks and shit like that.
Oh, okay, that's not true.
I've
either?
been married to a black woman for 17 years, and I've probably been with more black females than any dude in this room.
What?
You know what's
Wait. You was married for 17
Wait a
years?
minute,
You
white
was with
boy.
one?
Fuck that.
Hold
Wait a
on.
minute, white boy.
That's an oxymoron.
No,
Fuck it up now.
No, I've probably been with
You
more
done got
sisters.
robbed by more black bitches.
Never.
That's about right. That's about right.
Never.
Well,
Never.
they were good black women because they got you believing it.
Wow.
Ray Lepowski.
Never.
Hey, let's go to Louis Dix. Louis, what's really going on, man? What's really going on, Louis?
Wolf ticket.
Selling wolf tickets.
Listen, our show
Never.
starts back airing on the Discovery Channel.
Baby Madness.
Baby Madness. We're excited. And to all the fellas I yelled at out there, I don't mean to be mean, but
Don't take it back, Louis. People
There's a
respect.
gang of cars outside, Lou. You need some help?
I know my Corolla slipped right by.
Okay.
But shout out to my son's going to Vegas next week for basketball
Possible.
tournament. Good luck.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
15
luck with
points,
that.
15
The Skinny Jeans
rebounds
tournament?
yesterday. Yes.
Hilarious. And the infamous, the world famous Corey Holcomb. Corey, what's going on, dog?
Hey, it's getting close to the time where the Cleveland show will be out. Please watch this shit. I guarantee you it's going to be funny.
Oh, that's the cartoon.
Yeah,
The spinoff.
I do a voice on the Cleveland show. This
Oh,
shit is
hilarious.
funny. And I ain't just saying that shit because
Yeah, I
I
hear you,
don't
hilarious.
even watch fucking TV. But
Okay.
I'll watch this shit. But look, Chicago,
You on it.
stand up. July 31st, I'm doing a show at Betty's Blue Bar.
In Chicago.
Yeah, 1600 West Grand. Guaranteed to be the funniest comedy show you ever heard. Bring some canned goods so we can sell them to the Poe family.
Come on.
So you
You
can
got
sell them.
You are selling the
Who else is
kid
on this
goods?
show
Fuck
with?
them motherfuckers. That's their fault. They fucked
And
up
that's
together.
July 31st.
July 31st, Betty's Blue Bar.
Okay, July
1600
31st.
West Grand.
July 31st in Chi-Town. Corey Holcomb. That's a must-see ticket. My name is Rodney Perry. We're sitting in for
You know,
Good
Jamie
job.
Foxx is performing the next day, Saturday. Jamie Foxx gonna be at my
partying?
show.
Where you going to be? Where you going to be?
Well, I got a few things going on. Of course, hit my Facebook, hit my Twitter, hit my
Told me
MySpace.
he gonna stop
it's
by.
all Rodney Perry.
Oh,
and,
Speedy'sComedyCorner.com.
and Speedy'sComedyCorner.com. I also have a new show on Blog Talk Radio, and the name of the show
Yeah, this is
Rodney
Jamie. I'll
Perry
be at
Live.
Corey's show.
Hey, we're doing it so big. Thank you for Speedy for letting me sit in. You guys have been incredible. Go check out that tour. Jamie Foxx is currently coming to a city near you.
Fuck the
It's so off the
police.
chain. And as we all say as we walk out, fuck the police. This is Rodney Perry. It's Speedy's
Good
Comedy
job,
Corner.
Rodney.
I'm at
I'm at
Great
Jokes
Show
and
today.
Notes
Y'all
August
be
7th,
good.
8th, and 9th in Chicago. Jokes and Notes.